Yeah, good morning, all of you. Welcome to the DMS session. Am I audible and my screen is visible to everyone? Okay. Uh, so, in the last session, we have finished with our unit number 2, which was ER diagram. And in the last session, we have seen few examples of ER diagram, how to apply constraints like mapping cardinalities and participation constraints. We have also seen weak entity set and what is the limitation of weak entity set and how we can remove that limitation with the help of associating it with some strong entity set. And then we have seen specialization and generalization things, and how to put constraint on specialization and generalization also. And at the last, we have seen some examples of ER diagram, with ER diagram for bank, hospital, online, bookstore, some sample ER diagrams that we have seen. So that was for unit number 2. And today we are going to start a fresh unit number 3, which is a relational model, which you all are doing into the lab. Yeah, up to practical 2, it will be covered. Practical 2 is pending in the one batch, the batch which is coming on Saturday. So this Saturday, tomorrow I will be covering that practical. So up till that, your syllabus is there for mid 2. Yes, some queries will be asked in your exam, so you need to prepare that also. So up to practical 2 will be the syllabus for mid 2.
Excuse me, sir. So tomorrow we'll have the practical from 1:30, sir, but the exam is from 10:30. So how can the
Tomorrow is
students
the
from BSA
DBMS
can manage,
exam.
sir?
Tomorrow is DBMS exam.
Yes, sir.
So can we do one thing? Can we do the lab today from 5:30 to 6:30?
Sir, it will be hard for us to understand those queries, sir, because
No, it is
tomorrow
not
will be
hard. It
the
is very
exam
easy.
and
It
tomorrow
is
will be
very
the
easy.
exam
It is
and
very
we'll have
easy.
to prepare all others also, sir.
Yeah, Yograj, but this is the only way we are having. It is very easy. It is not hard. If you all are okay, I can take lab anytime. You tell us. You tell me the time
Sir,
today.
no, sir. We need to study also.
Then fine. It's your wish. I can take lab anytime. Now it is not possible because the entire class is here. Or now, if you want, I can for others. I can revise
Sir,
it. It will be
your
revision
lecture are
for
not
others.
not uploaded in Drive.
What?
Your lectures are not uploaded
I
in
have
Drive.
uploaded every lecture. Which lecture can you tell me? Which lecture is not uploaded?
Sir, it is not showing.
But which lecture? Tell me the date. Because I have uploaded here for taking attendance. I need to upload my lecture. If I don't upload my lecture, I cannot put the attendance. So for putting attendance, I need to upload the lecture, and I have
Sir,
uploaded every
but it
lecture.
is not showing. That's why.
How it is possible?
Sir, I don't know.
So one student is telling it is showing.
Sir, yesterday night I checked,
See,
but it was
using
not
your
there.
university email. See, so if you only is not able to see, then John, see, not personal emails. You are checking from your personal email.
No, sir, no, sir. From
See, so
Marwadi.
other students, it is visible. My lectures for other students. Other means, is anyone here? See, Rohit, Taufik, Ibrahim, See, everyone is able to view. So you can speak, Suchit, you can speak with these students and find out,
Okay, sir.
because if some students is able to see, then there maybe you are doing or you are seeing at somewhere else. And if it's not, then it's fine. I am having YouTube links also, so I can share the YouTube links also. But
Sir,
you first
from the
speak,
book till where we have to study for the game.
huh?
Sir, you have uploaded the book
Yeah,
in
I have
Google
uploaded the
Classroom.
book in the Google Classroom.
So, sir, till where we have to study?
See, I have already, you were present in the last session.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I have already told you.
So there are so many things.
You need to study. Na? There are so many things. Means what? See,
Uh,
you are not in school now, so I can prepare the material and I will give
no,
it
no,
to
sir,
you.
sir. Just
And do you have
till the
syllabus?
topics.
Do you have syllabus?
No, sir.
If you don't have syllabus, then you don't have any right to study. If you don't have syllabus of DBMS, you don't have right to study the subject. And you are saying me no now. So I should come to your home
If
and
I
give you
don't have,
syllabus?
then I would say no.
I should come to your home and give the syllabus?
No, sir.
Then from where you will get syllabus?
Sir, e-content.
It is available on Marwari website even. So it is very painful for me, and I am not at all happy that you are not having syllabus even. And tomorrow is your exam. And right now
I'm
you are
studying from
asking
the
me for a book. If you don't have syllabus, what will you do with the book?
That's why I accept.
What I accept. This is not at all good practice. Tomorrow is your exam, and today you don't have any syllabus with you, then you don't have right to study. This is not at all acceptable. Yesterday also in last lesson also I have clearly told up to this your mid one syllabus. Everyone is okay. I have told the syllabus up of mid one. See, everyone is knowing. Is there any student who don't have syllabus even here? It is available on Marwari website, or I will, after this session, I will also upload into the Google Classroom. If still you are not able to download, then let me know. I will come to each and every one student's home. I will come to your home and I will give you the syllabus. This is the only way that I can do for you. See, if you all are okay, I can conduct the lab now. For others who have done, it will be revision for them, and for others, you can study. I can do it. Everyone is okay? Yeah, lab for practical too. Okay, then open your this one. Practical 2. I have already uploaded into the Google Classroom, and let me open it also. So we can conduct your lab right now. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. We'll start lab in 2 minutes. Meanwhile, you also open Apex if you want to do it with me, or otherwise, wait for 2 minutes. I will start in 2 minutes. Okay, let's start. See, in the practical one, what you have done, you have created some tables, 4 tables, and then you have inserted the data into the table. And then you have started, means you have done some select queries. How to select all row, all columns, how to select particular row, particular column, how to select particular row, all column, how to select particular column, all row, and basic select queries. So in practical 2, we will be now playing with the data. We will be doing insert, update, and delete kind of thing, right? So how to insert some new column, how to delete some column, how to update some value, how to change the structure, how to change some you can say data type of the table, size of some field. So this kind of alteration kind of thing that will be covered in your practical number 2. Again, it is already available on your you can say Google Drive in practical 2. You can download it from there. It is same. This is the thing. So first let me show you the table. Is it okay if I directly write here, or I will first write in the notepad and then I will copy paste? It is visible, seals. Let me know. Is it okay? Direct would be okay. Okay. So select star from account. So it will give me the entire columns of the account table, right? Now if I want, for example, I want only city, then in place of star, what I should write? Select city from account. So it will give me only city, Rajkot, Mehsana, Ahmedabad, Mehsana, Ahmedabad. Now what if I want to eliminate duplicate values? For example, Ahmedabad is coming 2 times, Mehsana is coming 2 times. So I want only single value, no value should get duplicated. So I need to write select. Now you need to use one keyword, distinct, D-I-S-T-I-N-C-T, distinct. Distinct is used to eliminate duplicate values. Select distinct city from account. So now you see Rajkot, Mehsana is coming 2 times and Ahmedabad is coming 2 times. Now let us show the output. So you see Ahmedabad, Mehsana and Rajkot, right? So distinct keyword is used to eliminate duplicate values. Ready? Now again let me show you the table. Select star from account, for example. Right? Now, for example, I want to sort the table. I want to sort the table. I want to have my rows name wise sorting. Right, see, first A is coming, then K, then S, then P, then D. I want name wise, right? So you need to write select star from account, then you need to write order by which, according to which column you want to sort. I want to sort according to the name, order by name. Run. See, you see, Amit, A, then D, then K, then P, and then S. Got my point? I want to sort according to the city wise, order by city. Then see, Ahmedabad first, then M, and then R. I want to sort balance wise. BALANCE, balance. Right? So, but if you observe, it is sorting in ascending order. Ascending means smallest value will come first and largest value will come at the last. But what if I want to sort according to the descending order? That means I want my largest value first and smallest value last. So I just write select star from account, order by balance. Then I need to write DESC. Meaning of DESC means descending. Now you see this will get reverse. See, balance, highest balance will come first and lowest balance will come at the last. Right? Anything account number wise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And descending will be reverse of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One thing you need to remember, it will not sort the table. It will not sort the table. It will only show you the sorted display. Actual column in the actual table will be as it is that you have entered, but it will sort and then give you the sorted display. Let me show you again. Select star from account. Run. See, this is your original table as it is. But when you are sorting it, that means it will give you the sorted output, but your actual column, rows will be
Sir,
as it
what
is
is the
that you have.
reason of coming account number 005 at the top?
That is I don't know why it is coming like that. I have done many times, but it is coming like this. I am also surprised. Otherwise, it should come according to the entry. But I am also really surprised why it is coming at the first. Otherwise,
Sir, if
it
you
should
enter
be
A005 first in the database and A001 at the last, then it will show us A005
exactly.
first on the table and
It will show
A001
you.
as second.
It will show you according to the entry you have made. If you entered A003 first, then 4, then 1, then 2, then 3, then according to that it will display on the screen. But when you are sorting it, it will not sort the table, it will sort the output only.
Okay,
Clear?
sir.
Okay. So clear, sorting ascending and descending and eliminate duplicate values, everyone? By date is also possible. Yes, any order you can do, any order, it is possible. Not at all a problem. Now let's start your actual tutorial number 2. See, first line is written, insert the following records. If you have not inserted in practical one, obvious. You want some data to perform this practical. So if you have not inserted the data in your practical one, then first please insert it. Then you start practical number 2. So first is change the name Patel Jigar to Patel Hiren. For example, someone come, now I want to change my mobile number, I want to change my address, I want to change this, that. So how to change some particular value? So let me show you. Consider, see, I have changed many in earlier labs, I have done many changes, but for example, I want to change, for example, Krunal Waghela to Waghela Krunal. If I'll come to the bank, please change my name from Krunal Waghela to Waghela Krunal. So if you want to change any particular value, then you need to write update in name of the table. My table name is account. Update account set. I want to set now. What I want to set? Name is equal to new name Waghela Krunal. Now if I write only this, what it will do? It will change the name to every row. All will be Waghela Krunal. No, I want to change this, or I want to change some particular, see, column name. I told you to change something. I want to give row address and column address. So row address I have given. Which row I want to change? Name. What is the column address? My row address is where name is equal to Krunal Waghela. This is my row address. This is my column address. So what I am telling, please update in account table and set name to this where the name is this. So this is old value. This is new value. Let's see. Unable to save in command history. What is this? One row updated. One row updated. Now let's see. Select star from account. So now it is Waghela Krunal. Now consider, I want to change this loan underscore taken to no to every place. Loan underscore taken from yes to no everywhere. So update account set loan underscore taken is equal to no. So now I want to give only column address because I want to do the same for every row. So no need for row address. So the message which I will get, 5 rows updated. Run. See, 5 rows updated. Let's see. Select star from account. Run. So it will be no. Consider I want to change the balance. For example, this one. This is 1,50,000. I want to make it 1,65,000. 1,65,000. Now, if I want to write update account set balance is equal to 1,65,000. As balance is a numeric data type, no need to enclose it into the bracket where. Now tell me, what should I write in where? What should I write in
Name
where?
name of the person or account number.
See, Dhara, submit, you forget this submit. First, you concentrate on the practical. I don't know why you people are always behind submission and all. See, if I write like this, where balance is equal to 1,50,000, then syntax wise your query is right. But see, there are two 1,50,000, these and these. So it will update both. So I don't want to update both. Second option is name. See here, fortunately, names are different, but sometimes it may possible name is same. So always use primary key. Always use primary key, and account number is our primary key over here that we are seeing. For each prime means value is different. So I should write balance. I should delete balance, and I should write where my account number is equal to A005. Got this? Now run. One row updated. Now let's see. Select star from account. So now it is 1,65,000. So like this, when you want to update any value, you can use update close. Update okay? Okay. So same, change the name and city. See, you can do multiple change at the same time also. Let's see. For example, I want to change name and city both. Name and city both of A004. So update set name is equal to, for example, not Sony Hethel, I want to change to Hethel Sony. So Hethel Sony, and then you need to write comma, city is equal to, for example, Surat, where my account number is A004, where SCC underscores number is equal to A004. Run. Update, I forgot table name. Update account. Run. One row updated. Let me show you. Select star from account. Now Hethel Sony and new city is Surat. So like this, in same query, you can also update multiple values. Display only those records where loan underscore taken is yes. This is very simple. First tutorial query. Unfortunately, we are having no. So let me display no or yes. Let me write the query. Select star from account where loan underscores taken is equal to yes. But there is no yes, so it will give me 0. Table, okay. Select star from OUNT. No data found because there is no data like this. So next, add new column called address, and my data type will be a varchar2 and size is, for example, 20. Now, up till now what we were doing, we were inserting new row, but sometime if we want to change structure of the table, I want to add new row, sorry, new column. I want to add new column into the table. So now I am altering the table. So you need to start with alter table. Alter table. Which table I want to alter? Account. Alter table account. Add. All the keywords will be red. Add. What I want to add now? I want to add address. Data type is varchar2 and size is 20. So I am altering the structure of the table by alter table, account, add, address, varchar2 and 20. Run. Table altered. Table altered. So let me show you. Select star from count. Address. Right? So a new column will be added and it will be address, but it will be blank. Now tell me, I want to add address. How can I add my address? I want to enter address. How can I enter? I want to add address to the update exactly, right? See, insert will not work because insert will insert a new row. We don't want to insert new row, but I want to add the address. Consider address is same for all. For example, update account, set address is equal to, for example, Marwadi University, right? For all. File updated. Ready? Let's see. So it is address. So alter table is used to change structure of the table. If you want to change structure of the table, then you can change the structure of the table. Any doubt up till now? Anyone, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So what if I want to delete the column? For example, I don't want the address now. I want to delete the column. Same, I want to delete. So again, I want to alter the structure, right? So alter table account. So to add the column, what we were using? We were using add. Now I want to delete. So here keyword is drop. Alter table drop and column name. That's it. No need for data type, no need for size, just the name of the column. alter table drop address. Run. Okay, drop, then you need to write column. Alter table drop column and then name of the column. You need to write column also. Run. Alter table down, drop column address. Invalid SQL statement. Alter table account drop column address. Okay. If I don't know why, so perhaps I am connecting from the mobile, so it may be doing like this. So let me show the table. So address will get deleted. So alter table add to add the column, alter table drop to delete the column. Next. Create one another table account underscore stem from the table account. Right. Now consider this is our account table. Now I want to create one more table from this table, a temporary table, but I don't want each and every column. I want some particular column. For example, account number, name and city. I just want account number, name and city, or account number, name and balance. I want only this. I don't want each and every column. Right? So let's see. Create table account underscores stem. I want to create the table account underscore stem. Which column I want? I want account underscore number, name and balance. See, you are not specifying any data type size because we are not creating a fresh table. We are just creating a table from the table, a subtable from the table. So no need for that data type. By default, it will take the data type and size of your parent table. Create table account underscore stem, then column name, right? As. Then you need to run nothing but select query. Select account underscore number, name and balance from account. So what it will do, it will select account number, name and balance from account. Entire this string, you can write where also. So if you write where, it will not copy all the row, it will copy some specific row based on the condition, but here I want to copy all the row. Run. Table created, account underscore stem. So let me show the table. Select star from account underscore stem. So only 3 account number, name, it's name by mistake, and balance. So this is how you can create a subtable from the main table. Rename account to account underscore. For example, you want to rename the table. For example, I want to rename account underscore temp to temp underscore account. I want to rename this. So you can also rename your table, rename account underscores temp to. So I want to rename my account underscore temp to temp underscore account. Okay, the table is already there. Temp underscore account 1, for example. Temp underscore account 1. Statement process. Now if I write select star from account underscore temp table dot exit, because the table is renamed. Name is something different, right? So temp underscore account 1. So it will give me the table. So this is how you can rename your table also. Update the column balance for all the account holder, multiply by 2. Simple. I have already told you update. If you want to update all the balance, let me update balance and I will double the balance over here. So let me do here update table account, right, underscores 1, sorry, temp underscores 1, set balance is equal to balance multiplied by 2. Simple. I want to multiply the balance or double the balance. Bank is having offer to double the balance. Simple. Select star from temp underscore account 1. I think this is the name, or account underscore temp 1. So this is the double balance. This is like you can double the balance. It is nothing but alteration. Describe the structure. We have already seen DESC account to describe the structure. You can see the structure of the table over here. Now last one is to delete. Last one is to delete. How to delete a particular row. I have already explained you how to delete a column by alter table, right? Now I want to delete the row. Let me show you the table. Select example star from temp underscore account 1. So this is my table and I want to delete, for example, third row, A004 row. I want to delete this row, right? So you need to write delete. You need to write delete from name of the table, temp underscore account 1. See, if you write this, it will delete everything. But I don't want to delete everything. I want to just delete my row number 3, where it is some same like select, same like select, but here you want to delete it, where ACC underscore number is equal to A004. Simple. One row deleted. So again, let me show you the table. Select star from temp underscore account 1. So that A004 column is deleted. So this is on account table. See, like this, the same operation you need to perform on different table. For each loan holder, add 10,000 or 1 lakh, update. Increase the interest rate by 2, update. Create another table. I have already told you how to create. See, this date query you don't do right now because I need to explain you some functions. So date query you don't do right now. This is the thing that is pending. So let's do it. This is the last thing for today. Modify the structure of the table. See, we have modified the structure in terms of, for example, we have added the column and we have deleted the column. But for example, let me show you DESC loan. I want to, for example, change length of the loan number from 5 to 7. Length of this is data type. I don't want to change the data type. I just want to change this length. So again, I am modifying the structure of the table. So what I will write, alter table loan. Now I am not adding something, I am not dropping something, but what I am doing, I am modifying. So modify, alter table loan, modify. What I want to modify, loan underscores number, data type is varchar2, and my new value is 7. So whatever update you want to do, that you need to do over here. Run. Why it is showing me invalid? Alter table loan, modify loan underscores number. Let me run it again. It may be table altered. Yes, right. So let me show you the structure again. DESC loan. So it is 7 now. So alter table will add the column, delete the column, and alter table is also used to modify some content. But you need to remember few things. Alter table will not change the name of the table, right? To change the name of the table, we have used rename, and alter table cannot change data type if the data type is incompatible. For example, loan number data type is varchar2 and you are storing all the alphanumeric values and you want to change it to number. So it will give you the error because it is already storing the value of other data type. So alter table is used to add the column, delete the column, or change some structure provided it is compatible. Now if you see the rest of the query, it is like same. Display of amount multiply by 2, display record of loan in ascending order, in descending order, increase the size 5 to 7, we have just seen. So in other tables, you need to perform the same exercise. Just table number will change and column number will change, but operation will keep the same. So I hope you will be able to do this. Anything, anyone? How to add the row, insert. Yogaraj, I am really surprised. Practical 1. Insert query. If you want to insert the row, insert query. If you want to add the column, alter table. So I request each and everyone, I will upload this video just after this lecture in next 1 hour, because it will also take half an hour for the Gmail to send me this video, and then I will upload. So batch A student, you can go through this and you perform this practical. It is very easy, very much easy, but just don't get confused. For each operation, what you need to do, that you need to remember. Yes, Suman have written the right thing. So any doubt, any query, anyone? Sachit, any doubt? Okay, hope after this lecture you will get the syllabus at least. Let me again repeat it. From lab, in your exam, practical 2 up to practical 2, lectures up to weak entity set. There will not be any generalization, specialization questions in your exam up to weak entity set for theory, what we have covered, and up to practical 2 in the lab. Okay, so you can type your enrollment number and then you can leave, and best wishes for your exam. All the best to all the students.